Okay, so for question 1, we have this question over here, right? So the values are 3, 4, and 5, and you have theta. Yeah. Then in the question, you are asked to find the value of sine theta, correct? In the question, you are asked to find the value of sine theta. Right. So if you recall on your first lesson on trigonometry, what's the formula for sine theta? Can you remember? What's the formula for sine theta? Okay, let's recall. You have the tua, the ka, and the so, right? The tua ka so is actually like a Hokkien word for Bigfoot auntie. This is also the short form or the acronyms for our trigonometric ratio. So tua means tangent theta. So tangent theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. Okay, cosine theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. This was what I covered in the first lesson for trigo. Right? Okay, so let's try and label this side first. Oh, y'all can unmute your mic, because I need y'all to respond with me. Yeah. So for this triangle, right, which one will be the hypotenuse?
5.
5 cm. Yeah, the 5 cm. Right. Okay, and which one would be the opposite?
3.
3. Yeah. Okay, so this one is the opposite. Right, and which one is the adjacent?
4.
The 4. Okay, yeah. So very obvious. Okay. So once we have labeled this, then now you go back to the formula here. Right. Okay. So sine theta is using which formula?
So.
So right, sine theta is using so. So now sine theta is O over H. Okay. Then all we need to do is you just need to plug in the values. So what will be the values of O and H? What will be the value in this case?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. So we put in the numbers, it will be 3 over 5. So for question 1, the first question, this is how we answer it. So you do the same for cosine theta and tangent theta, you can get the answer. Okay. Now on the right side of sine theta, there's this thing called theta, right? On the right side, there's this thing called theta. Okay. Now, have you all watched the video on how to press the calculator?
Yes.
You all watch already. So in order to press the sine inverse, okay, so theta now, right, will be equals to sine inverse of 3 over 5. Sine inverse of the answer, right? So sine inverse of 3 over 5, in this case, right, you just press shift. You just press shift, the first button here, and then you look at the sine button. Then on your calculator, you will see sine inverse, sine minus 1, right? Okay. Then you press 3 over 5. After that, you'll get the answer. Okay, so the answer will be answer will be 36.87. Okay, now answers for degree, right? Okay, answers for degree, if they never state the degree of accuracy, we always leave it to 1 decimal place. So answers for degree or angle, we always leave it to 1 decimal place. So the answer will be 36.9 degree. We round off to 1 decimal place. Okay, are we clear about this? So this is for question 1. Okay, everyone clear on this? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so for cosine theta and tangent theta, you all do the same, okay? Yeah, if you all need to retry, you can retry. I think you can click there's one pen icon in your SLS. So you click on the pen icon, you can rewrite your answers. Yeah, okay. Let's look at the next question from next activity. Okay, so in the next activity, you are asked to find the angles. Okay, angles in a right angle triangle. Right. So yeah, it's a computer activity lah. Okay, so I just draw one example that I see on the computer activity. Okay, so I see a triangle that looks like this. 13 and 8. And then the question mark here. Okay, then this is the end. So this is the triangle that I see. In your screen, you may see a different thing because it's generated by the computer. So you may have different questions. Okay, so based on activity 2, I'm supposed to find the mark angle here. Okay, so this is a mark angle. Now, based on this, right, we need to label the sides of the right angle triangle as well. We always start with the hypotenuse. So which one will be the hypotenuse?
13.
13 cm. Can everyone follow what Hui Xuan has suggested? 13 cm, right? Okay, you understand? Because the hypotenuse is always facing the 90 degree, right? So 8 cm is which side? Opposite or adjacent?
Opposite.
Opposite.
Opposite, good. Yes, okay, opposite is the opposite. Okay, so now again, it's the same thing. We have 3 formulas here. You need to decide which formula you want to use. Also, tua, ka, and so. Right? Now, we have 2 values given to us, O and H. Okay, which trigo ratio do you think we can use?
So.
So, right? Everyone agree with what Hui Xuan has suggested?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I can understand. Okay, so now what we need to do is we'll write down the formula. Also, sine theta. Okay, this question mark, you can give it a name. You can let it be theta. So in case you forgot, theta looks like an O. Okay, then with a curve inside. Okay, it's like a closed eye like that. Yeah, so this is called theta. So sine theta equals to O over H. We'll put in the numbers. Sine theta will be equals to 8 over 13. Okay, then this is the same as what we did for activity 1. Okay, we need to find the angle. So theta is sine inverse 8 over 13. Then you just key in your calculator, sine inverse 8 over 13. You get 37.98. Okay, round off to 1 dp, you get 38.0 degree. So this will be the answer for this question. Okay, are we clear about this? Do you need one more example for activity 2?
Yeah.
One more example, okay. Okay. I try and look at another example. Let me generate another example. Okay. Okay, I'll use the SLS question now. Okay, so in activity 3, there's another question in your SLS. Okay, let me draw the triangle. W, X, Y, Z. Okay, 50 degree, 8 and 15 cm. Okay, so there is a triangle in your activity 3. Activity 3 question 2. So in this question, you are supposed to find the value of angle YXZ. Angle YXZ. So YXZ. I'll call this the question mark. Okay. Yeah. So if we look at this triangle, right? How do you think you can start the question? When you look at this triangle, what kind of triangles does trigonometric ratio applies on?
Right angle.
Right angle triangle. So only right angle triangle. So we are only concerned with 2 different triangles. Okay. So the first triangle that we are concerned with is triangle WXZ. How about the second triangle? Which second triangle are we concerned with?
WXY.
WXY. Can everyone follow? Can everyone follow what Hui Xuan has suggested?
Yes.
Can now? Okay, yeah. So WXZ and WXY. right? Okay, so these are the only two triangles that we can focus on. Can we focus on triangle ZXY? Can we use triangle Z? Can we use trigonometric ratio on triangle ZXY?
No.
No.
We cannot do that. So be very careful because triangle ZXY is not a right angle triangle. So we cannot use this triangle at all. Right? So what does it mean? It means that we need to find two angles. Okay, the first angle, maybe I can call this A, or maybe I call it X lah. Okay, so I call the first angle X, then I call the second angle Y. Can you get what I mean? Everyone understand what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, okay, so I need to find two angles. One is angle X, one is angle Y. And once I have found the two angles, can I find the unknown angle?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay, I'll just take X minus Y, then I can find the unknown angle. Also, this is the idea to do this question. Okay, all right. So now the second question is, are we able to find the value of angle X?
Yes.
Yes, using which two values?
15 and 8.
15 and 8. So we can use 15 and 8 to find angle X. Can everyone understand? So far, only Hui Xuan and Christina are answering me. The rest of us, can we understand?
Sure, but you can find angle X with another method.
Okay, which method are you using?
180 minus 90 and 50 degrees.
Okay, that is angle Y. That is angle Y. Who is that? Elizabeth, is it?
Thin eye.
Oh, Tian Ai, sorry, okay. Because I some of your names are down. Tian Ai, okay. Yeah, Tian Ai, okay. What you're suggesting is for angle Y. Tian Ai, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Okay. But to find angle X, we need to use our trigonometric ratio. Can you understand? Can I? Okay, good. Yeah. So this is what we are going to do now. All right. So let's find angle X first, and or before that, we need to label the triangle first. All right. So if with angle X as our marked angle, which one is the hypotenuse? Which length is the hypotenuse?
15.
15. 15 is the hypotenuse. So we will mark this as H. Right. Okay. Then 8 cm. Mark angle is here. 8 cm is which side? Opposite or adjacent? This is our mark angle. So 8 cm is opposite or adjacent?
Adjacent.
Adjacent. Good. So everyone get the idea? Because 8 cm is just beside the mark angle. So this is the adjacent. Okay. Then we go back to our formula again. Tua, Ka, and So. Okay. So which trigo ratio are we using?
Ka.
Ka. Okay. A and H. Everyone get the idea? No? Everyone understand what Christina has suggested?
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, good. Yeah. So this is cosine. So we will apply the formula now. Right? So cosine X is equals to A over H. Okay, we'll write down the formula. And now cosine X is equals to 8 over 15. Okay, to find X, we'll take cosine inverse. So cosine inverse 8 over 15. Okay, then we press enter. Cosine inverse 8 over 15. Okay, we'll get 57.77. Okay, this one don't round off here because this is not the final answer, so you can leave it as 4 decimal place. I mean 2 decimal place. Right. Then the next step is we want to find angle Y. Okay, so Y, this one will be based on what Tian Ai has suggested just now. So you can take 180 minus 90 minus 50 degree. Right. Okay. Then the reason angle sum of triangle. Okay. Yeah. So we will do the subtraction. You will get 40 degree. Okay. Then are you able to find angle YXZ? Are you able to find that? Can, right? Okay. So we will just take angle X minus angle Y. So it's 57.77 minus 40, okay, your answer will be 17.8 degree. We round off to one decimal place for angles. Okay, and that's how we get the answer. Am I clear on this? Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this will be the answer for this question. Oh, okay. Then we look at the last activity. So question 3 is similar. Do you all need me to go through question 3 for activity 3? It will be similar lah, huh? So you're just focus on right angle triangles, and then after that apply your trigonometric ratio to get the answer. So do you need me to look at question 3 from activity 3? You all should be able to manage, right? Oh, okay. So yeah, then maybe the worksheet lah. The worksheet I will look at some questions also. Okay. And any questions from the worksheet that you are not familiar with?
No.
The worksheet is okay, right? Okay, if the worksheet is okay, then are we okay with the examples already, or you all need me to go through one more example? Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, already. Okay, yeah. Then that's all for today's consultation. Okay. If you all still need help, just let me know. Okay. I can have an individual session with you. Okay. Yeah. So those who still need help, you all can just raise your hand or something. And those who are okay, then you all can leave the session. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Ryan, do you still need help? Ryan, are you there?
Yes.
Do you still need help?
Understand.
Yeah. Do you still need
I
help?
understand.
Okay. Which part do you not understand?
Like the TOA or the thing.
This one, is it?
Yeah.
The first activity, is it? Okay, let me go through with you again. Okay, so in the first activity, let's look at it. Okay, this is the first activity. Okay, this was the triangle that is given to us. So okay, so for this right angle triangle, can you label the hypotenuse?
3.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, hypotenuse, how is it? Hypotenuse is always the longer side of the right angle triangle. So it will be the side that is facing the 90 degree. It will be the side that is facing the 90 degree. So based on this triangle, which side is the hypotenuse?
5.
The 5. Okay, so we will label it here. Okay. After that, we will look at the mark angle. Sometimes the mark angle can be here, sometimes the mark angle can be here. It depends on where the angle is being marked. Can you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So if the mark angle is here, right, the side that is facing the mark angle, this side is called the opposite. And then the side that is just beside the mark angle, this side will be called the adjacent. Can you follow me?
Yeah.
Okay. This side will be the opposite. This side will be the adjacent. Okay. And the formulas, do you remember the formulas? Okay, let me revise with you again. Is this formula familiar to you? This formula? Yeah, okay. So tangent theta, cosine theta, and sin theta. Can you understand? So these formulas, right, you need to memorize them. Then when we look at this question, right, so first of all, the question asks for sin theta. Or maybe I go to cosine theta since I already went through sin theta. Okay, so let's say the question asks for cosine theta. Okay, so based on the formula, what will be cosine theta? What's the formula for cosine theta? A over H. So A. Okay. Then if you look at your diagram, what is the value of A over H?
4 over 5.
Good. 4 over 5. So this will be the answer for one. Can you get the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Then on the right side of cosine theta, there will be this question asking you for theta, right? And have you watched the video on the calculator thing?
No.
Don't watch. Okay, later you're gonna watch. Okay. Basically, basically, calculator, you press a shift first. Okay. Or before that, let me go through. Okay. So cosine theta is equals to 4/5. Now this is based on your answer lah. Cosine theta is 4/5. Now we want to find theta. We will use this function called cosine inverse. We'll bring the we will take the cosine inverse, and then the cosine will disappear. And if we take cosine inverse on the left side, we must also take cosine inverse on the right side. Now this is the meaning. Can you get the idea?
Yeah.
So now in order to press this function, on your calculator, you press this shift button. There's this shift button on your calculator on the top left hand corner. Okay, then you look out for the cosine button. It's in the middle of the calculator. Usually it comes with cosine, tangent, and sine. So you want to press cosine inverse, right? What you do is you press shift and then you press cosine, you get cosine 4/5. Okay, then in your calculator, then you just see the answer. Cosine inverse 4/5, you'll get 36.87. 36.87. Okay, now in angles, angles will round it off to one decimal place. Angles in degree, we round it off to one decimal place. So the answer for this question will be 36.9 degree. So this will be how you get the answer. Can you understand already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you do the same for sine theta and tangent theta. Then you can answer activity 1 already. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
Then yeah, that's all for today. Okay.
You.
Okay, yeah.